Hi there. I haven't done any speaking after my video performances of the Beethoven transcription since I finished the first movement, so I thought since I'm 4 weeks into the second movement, it might be time to say a few words and maybe show you how to play a lick or two from the transcription that I'm doing. Probably the most exciting thing, hey Coco, probably the most exciting thing is that yesterday I released a compilation video that has all of the videos that I've been working on in the first movement stitched together into one complete performance of the first movement. And along with that, complete tablature, beautifully typeset in Sibelius notation software, yours for the taking just for subscribing to my email list. So take a look at the link below and you can subscribe and get that tablature. And you can use the video to hopefully work on the piece and learn to play it yourself. Well, so quite exciting times for Beethoven on the ukulele. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about the end of the passage that I just performed. This is page 4 of the second movement of the Pastorale Symphony. What Beethoven does here is he arpeggiates, does a downward arpeggio, and arpeggio is simply a way to play a chord where you're playing one note at a time. So he does a downward arpeggio of a C chord, which would look like this. So I'm holding a C chord, pressing down on the 3rd fret of string number 1, and I play string number 1, string number 4, string number 2, string number 3. So that's the downward arpeggio. So Beethoven does that 3 times. And then he does a downward arpeggio of a C7th chord. And the way we would play that is by pressing down just on the 1st fret of string number 1. And then play the same strings in the same order. Play string number 1, 4, 2, 3. So he does that 4 times in a row before he finally lands on a beautiful half cadence in the key of F major. Let's see if I can do this from memory. Like that. So that whole passage the way I arranged it, I didn't arrange it in that octave, I arranged it an octave higher. And I used a technique called harmonics. And some of you have played harmonics before, but if you haven't, let me just explain briefly what a harmonic is. It's a way to isolate a certain overtone on the string. Rather than the fundamental frequency of the string, you hear a different frequency on that string. On the ukulele, probably the harmonics that are most usable are the ones you would get at the 12th fret. And what you'll do is just lightly touch your finger right above, directly above the 12th fret, and pluck the string. You get a sound like that. It sounds like a little bell. So what I do is I'll pluck the string, and then I release my finger like that. So there's the harmonic on the 12th fret of the 1st string, 12th fret of the 2nd string, 12th fret 3rd string, 12th fret 4th string. So that's how the harmonics sound. So what I'm doing there is I'm playing the C chord, but instead of playing the C note right here on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, I'm going all the way up to the 15th fret on the 1st string, which is another C note. And I'm playing that note, fretted note. Then I'm playing the harmonic on the 12th fret of the 4th string, 12th fret of the 2nd string, 12th fret of the 3rd string. So that's how I'm doing it, the descending arpeggio of the C chord in mostly harmonics. Okay, and we'll put a video up there, a little inset that shows my handwritten tablature. In my handwritten tablature, I usually encase the fret number with a diamond to indicate that it's harmonic. Okay, to play the C7 chord with mostly harmonics, what I'm going to do is press down on the 13th fret of the 1st string, which is 1 octave higher than the B flat that's on the 1st fret of the 1st string. So I'll play that note as a fretted note, then play the harmonics again, 12th fret on the 4th string, 12th fret 2nd string, 12th fret 3rd string. So that's how you play that lick. It's kind of a fun little lick to play, even if you're not learning the rest of the movement, although you probably should learn the rest of the movement as well. So here's the whole lick again. and then the cadence. Well, I hope you found that interesting and maybe useful. Maybe you're going to try that little lick out yourself. I should mention, by the way, before I go, that I do give lessons, and if you're interested in that, go ahead and contact me through the link below in the video description. I give lessons either in person, if you happen to be in the Denver area, or via Skype or Zoom, if you'd like to take lessons online. All right, well, everybody have a great week. I'll see you next time. Take care.